I got a pet peeve alert today. I'm in my garage for a reason. So I have two garage doors. This is a two-car garage. And they're two split doors, two different garage door openers. And this is what's called an extension spring. Okay, these are easy to replace. They're readily available right at your local home center. And that's fine. Well, I've replaced them before. They're easy to do. The other side, though, was a door that was replaced, was damaged. Somebody hit it, my 17-year-old daughter, but we won't get into that. It's a totally different story. She hit it at some point and it had to be replaced. So when same guy that installed both doors came back and replaced that door, he put in a torsion spring. Now, why do I bring this up? Well, first of all, the torsion spring broke. And if you'll recall, on my channel, you'll find another video that a friend of mine, Ed, did that showed you how to replace a torsion spring.
Some brackets are open. This one's closed, but if it was open, you just put a pair of vice grips here to keep the shaft from falling out. Now when I slide this one out, I have to retain this center bushing for later. And this guy's gonna come off.
So as Ed found out the hard way, you have to buy the torsion springs online because there's so many different types and different sizes that you'll never be able to stock them all at a local place. And sure enough, I went this morning, that just happened yesterday, I went this morning and I looked at all my local home centers, couldn't find one. So I called the guy that replaced the door for me, and this is where the pet peeve comes in. So I said to him, you originally put in an extension spring door, they were both that way, and then when you replaced it with torsion spring. I said, why? He said, oh, I only carry torsion springs now. I said, why? Well, they're safer. Really? Okay. So why is that? He says, well, you know, they can snap, the extension springs can snap and they go flying. He said, it doesn't go flying, it's got a cable that runs through it and holds onto it if it breaks. It's not gonna go flying. And he says, well, you know, the cable's not really always taut and sometimes the spring falls down, could hit somebody in the head. I only do torsion springs now. I said, okay, so how much is a torsion spring? Do you sell them to the public? He said, this is the part that really pisses me off. He said, no, I don't sell them to the public. I only install them myself. I said, really? What does it cost to install? He said, well, a torsion spring, $245. Now, mind you, I already did my research. I knew that I could get it online for about $70, including the winding bars. So I said, $245. Just for grins, what does it cost to replace the extension springs? He said $178. I said, really? So we're talking $70 extra for torsion springs. So the doors are more expensive, the springs are more expensive, and the replacement cost is more. So I said, you're not doing this for my safety. You know, people are afraid to replace those springs, and even if they weren't, like me, it's hard to get them. You can only get them online. You gotta wait for them. So therefore, you're doing this because it's good for your business. Well, I wouldn't exactly say that, he says. So anyway, to make a long story short, now I have an option. Do I pay him to replace it and have it fixed today? Or do I buy it online and do I wait for it? I don't know. What would you do? But I'm pretty fired up about this. I gotta get it fixed. Gotta get it fixed as quickly as possible. It's winter here in New Jersey and we don't like leaving our cars outside. So I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place.
Visit my website, HandyDad.tv, for more great ideas and information. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new videos are posted.